Hey guys, welcome back to freaking pick a card again. She's been super active in the cards today, which don't get me wrong, it's super fun and I love it. So, I'm not going to stop because I think I'm working up to take another sabbatical over the next couple of weeks. So, as usual, we have 3 groups here, Group 1, Group 2, and Group 3. It's okay if you're drawn to more than one group. The Group 1 is a spaceship. Take me away. Manitou Springs, Colorado. That's where we went on vacation this not long ago. And then Group 2, we've got Garden of the Gods. It's a super cool place. And then Group 3, we've got Stay Young and Stay Wild. On the bottom of the deck, I have Avenger. Desire to balance the scales of justice, righteousness on behalf of society and oneself. So keep in mind that, you know, the universe knows what it's doing. Karma is really good at her job, honey. Karma is really good at her job. So if you're still sticking around, maybe you're seeing these cards that got the words on them. The Dreams card tried to come out with that action one also, so I feel like this is your, you know, hey, take action towards your dreams. I'll go ahead and leave that out. Since everybody else got 2. Group 2, what are you waiting for? Spirit has been giving you the courage. They've given you the gumption, the green light. You've got the full. You've got green lights all the way down the strip, baby. And then we've got patience and listening. So patience with yourself, patience and listening to what other people's have to say. I feel that one. I really feel the patience card on listening, because sometimes people are just talking about stuff around me that just doesn't, I'm not interested at all, and it's like, why are you even worrying about this? There's no point in it. You're putting time and energy into thinking about this when it's irrelevant to your cause at this time, man. So anyways, there's that. But still, we still have to be mindful, be respectful, because that's what we would want from other people, right? There's that golden rule coming through, is treat others how you would want to be treated. Got a lot of mental conflict going on around this. Maybe you've got a lot of mental conflict on, maybe you feel like you're waiting for something to go on. Oh, well, I can chase my dreams and I can take action when I get the money to do it. I need this and I'll be happy when this happens, but I need this first. And they're like, no. They're trying to tell you that your intuition, you just say, okay, guys, I'm ready to take that inspired action, and your spirit team will guide you lovingly towards that. To take those steps. Everything always happens when we least expect it, how, where we least expect it, right? 1, 2, 3. Look at me, I can count to 3. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. Changes or messages to come through for you guys. What do you got to look forward to? All right, I shall be back with group number 1, of course. All right, hello group 1, for those of you that chose the alien spaceship. So it says take me away. Also, what's that other Calgon, take me away? Maybe that's something you say a lot. But maybe you're getting, I feel like group 1, this is saying that you guys are getting super open-minded. Either on the spiritual aspect, or, you know, releasing old outdated beliefs, releasing and getting really interested in aliens. I'll be right back, guys. I just had an aha epiphany. Hold on one moment. My apologies, group 1. I forgot where I was going with that, but Maybe a little more open-minded. Mountains keep popping up, and I don't know if it's a personal thing for me personally, because we plan on going back to Colorado in September or October. So, but it might be significant for somebody here also. And maybe you're hearing stories of abduction, or you're starting to wonder if you've ever been abducted. Maybe you think you saw a UFO. Maybe you think you've heard them. I don't know. Or maybe you're just really curious and would love to interact with something like that. I know I am. I'm super into all that stuff, though. Let's get these 3 cards out and see what we've got going here. Rest and rejuvenation. Okay, so there's a storyline coming in here. Maybe you were camping, or you were out in the woods, or you were hearing a story about somebody who was out in the woods and has something to do with this. Also, please keep in mind, Group 1, that this could, as usual, pertain to your past, your present, or your potential near future. And not only talk about you, but people and scenarios and places going on around you, okay? Suffering and silence, that's in reverse. I'm going to leave that in reverse. There's no more of that, right? Or over sacrifices. Okay. Okay. Saying, let's get these cards here. We'll get some more clarity for us going. Oh, look. These cards are flipped over already. Someone you know is undependable and insincere, but I'm seeing the feather here, so maybe we're finding feathers. You will be shown the way. Candles. I lit a candle before I started this read, so maybe you're paying homage to somebody. And then we've got new job or career also on the bottom. So, validation for somebody. 6:36 on the timer as I glance over. Whoa. Happiness. You might feel like you were having to sacrifice some of your happiness. You were suffered in silence for a long time. Cross something. Be an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross, but it's the rooster. So I'm just trying to shuffle these a little bit before I just reach in. Oh, unicorn. Use your intuition to make beneficial changes. Yeah. If you guys go back and watch the intro, someone's spirit team was speaking to them. I highly suggest it. Pay attention to your finances. Be careful on where you're spending money and how you're spending money. Are you spending on things you don't necessarily need right now? Because technically we're all abundant and we all have the resources that we need in order to move forward with whatever ventures we're wanting to go towards. Dragon, beware of self-delusion. And we've got suffering and silence. But I feel like this is beware of the ego mind, the left-sided critical thinking, you know? Get another card. This says legacy, but I'm thinking family tree. This could be somebody in your family who's like literally delusional sometimes. And I apologize if it's like the case with you know, Alzheimer's or dementia or something. The changes coming your way, though, right now, is the need to start maybe saving, putting back money, okay? Because if I learned that it was a lesson of mine to learn, and we ended up putting back like $2,000. We were lucky enough to be able to save money. And if you haven't really had to save money in your life, it's like this is the lesson now. If you've been dealing with conditioned beliefs around money and income and that sort of thing. So this is where that beware of self-delusion is coming in, okay? Also, be mindful of how you talk about yourself, too. Like, you know, people, you hear people, and I know, I get it, anxiety and depression are real, because I suffered with them many fucking years, 20 years. But when we have a tendency to say, oh, I'm major depressive, I'm depressed a lot, I'm sad a lot, oh, I have such high anxiety, and you're literally speaking it out for yourself. So keep going through the motions, treating yourself for the anxiety and depression, but start trying to use those positive affirmations that, you know, you're happy, you're healthy, you're wealthy, you're wise. I'm happy, I'm healthy, I'm wealthy, I'm wise. Anything else here? Determination. There's a lot of determination in surrendering. Somebody's been really going through the motions and working really hard. You're doing really good. Really, you are. This is just friendly advice or maybe some clarification or validity on something. Mentor. Passing on wisdom and refining a student's character. So maybe it's okay to seek out a mentor. Maybe you've come across like a spiritual guru or somebody to do with, you know, alien whatever. Maybe that's what you're opening up to do is starting to keep an open mind about reaching out and like getting counseling or talking to a therapist or something. And I did mention the anxiety and depression, so maybe that's something like your team is kindly nudging you forward to make that move. Okay, it's okay. Man. You know, if you don't like taking medicine all that often either, they're showing me cannabis. It's a huge helper. It's plant medicine. It came from the earth. Yes, God created it. It is not the devil's. You have a special bond with animals. Your pets on earth and in heaven are watched over by animals. Okay, also, animal therapy. You know, you see people with service animals, so you could potentially get a small animal. I've seen a guy with a service cat, but that's not, from what I could tell, the problems he was having holding on to that cat, it was not a good idea. But maybe you just got a kitten. Maybe you've gotten messages previously that a new animal was coming in too, you know, a happy change to your home. You have a gift for working with young people, and your divine purpose involves helping, teaching, or parenting children. So children is the big factor right here. And that's, the children is popping out to me anyways. Your divine purpose involves children. And then, of course, we've got children on here again. I am leading you toward the answer to your prayers. Please listen to and follow the steps I am communicating through your intuition, thoughts, and dreams. So again, there's that message again, following our intuition. What was on the bottom of the deck? You are protected from all types of harm. The worst is now behind you. I can ask you to feel relaxed and safe. Please feel relaxed and safe. Please listen to your spirit team. Okay, we've got listening. Maybe being that open ear to somebody who's been potentially suffering in silence for quite a while. Listening, being more open-minded about stories and not just automatically poo-pooing them completely. Listen to your wise self. Let your inner compass direct the course of your life. Fourth or fifth confirmation about listening to intuition. I'm really curious what this card says. And then, of course, having patience with yourself and others. There's the mountains again. There's snow and ice around here, so it's like waiting for this. It's like she's waiting for the snow to melt. She looks like she's wearing some sort of wedding gown to me, just because it's white, so I'm thinking wedding automatically. So be patient, be willing to pass up good for great, and we've got sacrifice. So you might have to sacrifice good in order to receive the greatness later, and there may be something that you had missed out earlier on in your life, or you feel like you missed out, because she looks like she's yearning, she's waiting for something to come in. But they're saying, please be still and be patient with yourself and those around you. They want me to show this last, so I'm going to reach over here and get moon messages. Well, I started to reach in this deck too, so we'll go ahead and get that too. Arcturian light codes. Yes! Evolutionary downloads. Recalling your power. Future thinking. And that could be what this card was depicting also. But look, that looks very much like an alien being, right? Connect with them. They would love for you to. You have to do it. You have to be benevolent yourself in wanting to communicate, okay? It has to be good intention, not just because seeing is believing, you know. It's quite the opposite with them, you know. Believe it and then you'll be able to see it. So they don't want you wanting to reach out to them or yearning to see them just so you can satisfy your curiosity. There has to be a good pure intention behind it. Make time for self-love. And there's Last quarter moon in Libra, so you could be dealing with a Libra, or maybe you are a Libra. Be bold and make the first move. Cardinal moon. Be bold in making that first move towards that, you know, that venture that you're wanting to go towards. It's okay to make the first move. Just follow those intuitive nudges. Retreat to the natural world. Go where you feel most alive. A peaceful forest, the mountains, your local park. Let the ocean roar through you. Be revived by nature's wonder. So you're just really like nature, Mother Earth is really calling you. It seems like your soul is trying to lead you into the mountains or into the to the ocean, you know, somewhere definitely connecting with Gaia. And look, carriage, a journey, either physical or mental. So an impromptu trip. I know some of you are thinking, I can't do that. How is that going to happen? But it's going to happen. Believe it. Believe and you shall receive. And honoring your inner child. Focus on your inner child's needs. Is your inner child afraid or in need of more playtime? Cherish this precious being within you. That's cool. All right, group 1, this is all I have for you. Love and light. All right, group 2, for those that chose the Garden of the Gods. It's a pretty cool place. They make that look like it's water, but there's not water all around it, by the way. FYI. All right, group 2, I feel like you may be sunburned. The sun's really popping out to me. We've been feeling super drained and super irritable and super tired. It's something to do with the moon's energy. We did have a new moon in Cancer, and Cancer is a water sign, and water depicts the emotions. So lots of emotional stuff going on. A lot of people awakening to things also. We got recognition and reward. Nice. I feel like that's for someone in the workplace. Dealing with somebody with emotional withdrawal. Yeah, somebody in your family you've been dealing with, they're very emotionally withdrawn. You might be seeing 3s, 8s, or 4s. And of course, those months, March and April and August, might have some significance to you as well. You could be life path number 3, 8, or 4. Some cards over here for clarity. You might be keeping some certain things from your family about potential job, and that could be what's changing for you, what's to come that's going to change for you as the job situation or career path in a good way, for the better. You could have literally received a reward or an award from your work. Misunderstanding. Protection from a powerful friend. We've got dogs here. Advice from a friend. So the dog may be of significance to you also. Maybe there is a dog barking right now, a dog in your neighborhood. So the person that's emotionally withdrawing from you, you are misunderstanding them. It's like the thing about assumption again. It's not what you think it is. And something, also for someone, something is being kept from you. I feel like this is a spiritual person or someone who's very acclimated to their gifts. Something is being kept from you at the moment because it's a need to know basis right now, and you don't need to know. A lot of contemplation though here, and a lot of new ideas coming in. Maybe you're having some really great ideas about where you see yourself in the workforce. Maybe you are in school right now waiting to go into the workforce. Okay, so now what I'm seeing is somebody's got their walls up about a friend. You could be blocking a friend too, energetically or like literally. Someone here might feel like they need to protect themselves from a friend. When this person gives advice or something, you might just feel like it's a dog barking, essentially. That's not nice to view it that way. If that's how you view it, you've got some perspective issues going on. Something is being hidden from you because of how you would like to view others. You're judging people. That's not okay. We do have work, achievement, and success, though. The ant coming out. You might feel like somebody else is, maybe you feel like somebody is portraying you in this sense also. What is this card? King. Enlightened, benevolent leadership, benefiting those in your charge. Somebody's fixing to boss up, I think, in their thing. The shadow attributes is excessive feelings of entitlement, rulership without restraint. Now, there's a fine line between arrogance and confidence. And usually when we're set fully in our confidence, but we're still humbled individuals, it comes across as cockiness or arrogance. So this might be the friend, you might be feeling like, yeah, you're totally misunderstanding this friend. There's it's the wrong perspective around this person. Or a family member or coworker, whatever, but we've got friend on here twice. So something about this month. Today is July 1st, so something significant about the month of July. Pandas might be of significance to you. There's going to be a lot of knowledge and truth. I'm going to read you this because my calendar has little messages on it. This card promises knowledge and truth. Once it's received, we must digest the new information. You are what you eat, and that applies to what you feed your mind. So then we're going back to the misunderstanding on how we're viewing people and under assumptions. You might think you can read energy really well or you pick up on stuff, but your ego has a huge fucking hand in that. And, it's just like, take a step back and ask a question. I guarantee you'll get the answer on it. The card also will bring clarity, knowledge, and truth. You're going to be able to see what you couldn't before. So there's that, talking about that wall too. The wall is coming down. Another important aspect of this card is communication. Words are our modern day swords, and we know how easily and deeply words can destroy others. Not only words, but thoughts as well. Even though you might not be saying stuff to this person's face, you thinking about it is sending that fucking energy towards them, okay? And maybe you've already withdrawn those thoughts and feelings about it. So there's a lack of a certain kind of emotion in how you're seeing this person or this individual or these people. Digest information before taking action. Okay. Let's see. Wait. Yeah, digest the information before taking action. Wait. Honor your resistance. Sometimes no action is the best action of all. You're not to take action right now because you're not seeing whatever it is clearly. You're misunderstanding something. You're not. And okay, earlier there was a read that came out about Where was it? Knowledge, outside opinions is the worst knowledge. Other people's opinions. Where the hell did it go? I don't remember. It was somewhere. I know I did a read today with something of the sort. Yada, yada, yada. Making peace with uncertainty, but... Anyways, we're going to continue. Courage. Lions could be of significance to you. Take the leap. Your courage will see you through. That's kind of a catch-22, right? Almost for someone they're saying take the leap and then honor your resistance. Sometimes no action is the best action of all. For someone here, you're hitting a wall and you feel like you're stuck and you're at a standstill or something has been preventing you from going on your course. But this wall is slowly falling apart and it's going to be removed completely before you in due time throughout the month of July. Wise investing. And also I'm going to put take the leap under recognition and reward. You took a leap in the job front also. And it's going to pay out for you tenfold. What else do we have for group 2? Use your words wisely. Choose your words wisely. Honor your inner knowing. Honor your thoughts, but still turn the negatives around when you catch yourself thinking harshly towards another individual or yourself. What is the month of July for group 2? What's the significance? Birthdays, anniversaries, of course. The word Congress came to mind, so I don't know what that's about. Let's see what this card is. Nourish your body. If you are tired, rest. If you are in pain, pamper yourself rather than pushing through it. Treat your body as a precious friend. Listen to its needs. I think it was this group I was mentioning. We are our own worst enemies, but we're also our biggest cheerleaders. You got wealth coming towards you. Let's get some moon messages here. Don't let your past hold you back. So maybe that was something, a previous endeavor. Maybe you reached out to a certain friend, or you let that friend in, or maybe you were blind to some things of this friend. It's okay. Don't let that past notion hold you back about it, whatever it is. Speak your world into being. Yeah, like I mentioned earlier about using words and people who are anxious and depressed, like when you say those things, you're like literally speaking it into existence. So being mindful, and funny thing is here we got 2 people, right? And there's butterflies in between them. So there is a chance there's a transformation going on in a relationship for somebody. Some kind of relationship. Prosperity lies ahead. Prosperity lies ahead. What else do we got? And be proud of yourself. Honor your resistance and nourish your body, okay? For someone here, somebody is going through an extensive healing at this time. And it's okay to not take action right now. It's okay to honor that inner knowing that you know you need to rest and you need to just take care of yourself for a little bit. Because you've got great powers of observation and intuition. You're having an insatiable need to seek out the truth. And this is what's helping somebody strive towards a happy, stable home environment, a happy life with family and whatnot. Is there anything else that we have for group 2? There is growth in your company, or they're pulling up more employees. And you do deserve respect. That's what you'll get. Ain't it, son? Now y'all run along now and have some fun. Take the fucking risk. Take the leap. Take the risk. You will get a raise. Man, somebody's on fire. And crafting, artsy fartsy. Alright, I'm gonna have to. And then inspired ideas. I think inspired ideas was somewhere else here. And that thing you're scared to do, do it. They want me to show the next card too. Partnerships and contracts. Yep, that came out earlier. I think it was someone's oracle read. I think it was just a general read that I put out there. Also, we've got you really should apologize to them. If it wasn't something you spoke to their face, apologize to them energetically. Apologize to their higher selves. I mean, OJ. Why does this card come out? Maybe you need vitamin C. I need more context behind this card, Spirit. The sun, yeah. Vitamin D, yellow, anything yellow. Happiness and well-being is going to help you, but, you know, I'm really curious. It's like hitting the lottery, the friendship lottery. And within a year, something is going to happen. Something is going to be good. Fake it till you make it, baby. And this one tried to come out. Don't half-ass it. Give it 110%. Especially if you're like, you're wanting to go through a physical transformation. The only person that can do that is you, right? So it's like Spirit's like gently nudging you. You know, the need and the want is there, but we have to actively discipline ourselves and set ourselves into structure and routine. Lots of job opportunities out there for a lot of people too. I mean, a lot of places are hiring. Be open to receiving all the abundance. It's coming towards you, group 2. This is all I have for you. I hope it helps. I hope it made sense. If you haven't already, please hit that like and subscribe button. And if it reminded you of somebody that you know, maybe you could share it with them, okay? Toodles. Hello, group 3. How are we? All right, stay young, stay wild. Maybe you are young and wild. I am very young and very wild. We're only as old as we feel, or how we make ourselves out to be, right? And the idea of getting old, we get old because we think that's what we're supposed to do. But have you ever seen like the elderly people in China and other countries? Like, because their belief systems are different, right? Anyways, if we're constantly saying, oh, I'm too old for that, and my body can't move like that anymore, and I just can't do this, and I can't do that, like, stop. And turn it around and start using can, and, you know, pretty soon you'll have something in motion that you'll really enjoy doing. Maybe that's what you're trying to do, group 3, is find joy back in life. Capture that youthful essence. Also, what's that word when you're reminiscing about the past? I know someone's saying it. I can feel you, but not reminiscent. Nostalgic. There we go. We got trapped in fear. Solitude. Temptation. Wow. Someone's really been going through it. Change is coming though for you, love. Breaking out of this trapped in fear mindset. Turning that fear into excitement. That's exactly what I've been trying to do. You might be receiving or giving a precious gift. But also we've got disappointment in some affair coming out over temptation. Excuse me, you may have been previously healing from a previous situation. Maybe you gave in to temptation. We've got someone is behaving stupidly. And someone working against you or behind your back. Crap. This might be the fear you're having. This came out earlier in someone's oracle read that somebody, like, something about dreams and it's just a confounded fear. And whenever we have these fears, definitely someone in your community, I think. When we have these fears, well, go back and watch that one. I'm not going to try to re-explain my message. I'm a little tired and a little hangry now. Mediator, a gift for negotiating fairness and strategy in personal and professional life. Respect for both sides of an argument. Two sides to every story. Always, always, always. In relationship, it's not just one, well, I want him to do this and I want this and they never do this. You know, you have to communicate. You have to communicate what you want. But also there's... you might have an excessive fear that somebody is always working against you. Trying to push something away from you or towards you. Research. Here's the mountains again. Again, you might be taking a trip to the mountains yourself, or driving through mountains while you're listening to this, or on your way to them. I don't know. If you're disappointed in how things are playing out around you, like people that you interact or something, you know, you can cut them. You don't have to continue being around them while they're behaving stupidly. The shadow attribute of the mediator card is negotiating with an ulterior motive or hidden agenda, either personally or professionally. And then we've got an exciting event with excitement. Firecracker. Oh yeah, today's July 1st, so the 4th of July is coming up too. Obviously, lots of firecrackers, fireworks going on, events taking place. There is a new important thing that's coming towards you also, such as a new job or a pay raise. The horse may be of significance to you. A short journey. So I was talking about maybe you're taking a trip to the mountains, but maybe you just want to take a short trip to a local hiking trail or something. Alright guys, what am I not seeing here? Someone has ulterior motives with you. For someone also, it's time to be in solitude. It's like it's time for you and your healing. Time for you. Cutting this person out. There's fear behind it. For some reason, there's fear in cutting this person out. You're a very sensitive soul. That's okay. Spiritual gifts are opening as well. They might be sensitive, or you might feel like you don't want to hurt their feelings. Fear that you'll make them feel bad or something, but trust me, they'll get over it. I don't mean to sound callous or cold, but people do get over stuff in time, you know, especially if we're dealing, if we say it as kindly and compassionately as we can. Leadership, taking leadership towards something. Like I mentioned no, that was group 2. Group 2 had the message about, you know, if you want to change your physical vessel or how you look on the outside, the only person that can do that is you. And there's a sense of needing to take leadership, ownership, and stepping into it and creating structure and routine and discipline around this aspect for you, okay? Generosity. Walk away. Yep, the need to walk away from something. This person or these burdens that you're worrying about are not yours to bear or to worry about. It's like this unlearning of these ideas that you have to cater to everybody and take care and worry about everyone else's well-being. So it's like you need to do you for a while. Like maybe you need to take the trip to the mountains by yourself or with a group of loving individuals. I don't know. You've got a lot of choices coming towards you, though. And there's some charm, you know. Somebody might is really easy about charming their way back into your life also. I'm kind of disconnected here from the read in general. So you might have just got your nails did. Dreams. Pay attention to your dreams. This was also a message in someone's oracle messages. No, I'm sorry. I did a live earlier too, and I shared it to my Facebook page. It was a Facebook live, so I can't share it here on YouTube. But they are dreams. It doesn't mean they're necessarily going to happen. This could be bringing up fears that you've had. Maybe you have a fear of somebody, you know, having an affair or somebody leaving you, and this is a fear that you're needing to work through, and it's igniting the actual emotion in you so you can bring it up. Okay, you're becoming really sensitive to this. Dreams, though, think big. There are unseen forces ready to support your dreams and taking action towards something. And look, this looks like they're in the middle of the mountains, huh? It is utmost importance for you to keep going, to keep climbing, to keep believing. Try to release all disappointment outcomes. It's okay to be disappointed, but it's not okay to hold on to it. Just like it's okay to be fearful for a moment, but we gotta let it go through us. The journey to find your lost self begins with one step, and I'm putting that under solitude. For someone here in group 3, there's a definite need to go in hermit mode. Hermit the fuck out. And I see these people, they've got their backs turned to each other, and she's got their backs turned to them. So that might be what, you know, just know that that's not what you're doing. You're not turning your back on anybody by deciding to go it alone for a little bit and take care of yourself and heal and finish this crazy thing. Release shame. If you've been shamed for being sensitive or anything else, tell yourself, I'm ready to release just this shame. I'm a lovable, caring person. So yeah, some people, outside influences may have made you feel shameful about yourself on this situation. I'm sorry. Don't let them do that. This is dealings or relationship with an older man. And look, fucking mountains again. You are on the road to success. Higher learning is coming to mind also. Take action, but don't take a risk at this time, okay? Follow that intuition towards your action. Or, I mean, yeah. Synthesize your knowledge into action. Synthesize your knowledge into action. A new romantic cycle is beginning. And take inspired action. Oh, I love it. And there's those mountains again, baby. There's them friggin' mountains. Go away in the mountains by yourself, you know? I'm by myself a lot anyways during the day, but, you know, it sounds a little appealing. I mean, I love people, but the energy surrounding them is what gets me. Their lower vibrational fears, you know, and their worries. Reflect on your priorities. So, yeah, this is like what brings me closer to my divine purpose and what brings me further away. Attend to the details. It's a really big message here for someone. Solitude, okay? Step into your power. Fire sign, Aries coming through. And honor your feelings about the situation. Honor yourself when you feel fear. Honor yourself when you feel disappointment. It's okay to feel these things because they're human emotions. They're going to happen. They're going to come into us, okay? Unleashing your kindest self at this time, though. I think that one wanted to come out too. All will be well. They'll be okay. People can change. I think that's what you're trying to do. They can change, but this person they're not on that same journey that you were on. There's a lot of mountains everywhere, though. Look, mountains, 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 mountains. And that actually kind of reminds me of the Garden of the Gods card on pile 2. You will have it all. Don't worry on the how. Okay, so this is coming up right now. I'm just playing a game, player. I've never felt this way about anyone before. People can change. Okay, there's several different messages coming through for different reasons. Okay, first message is this person that always say, I can change, I've changed my ways, I'm different this time around, and maybe it's like you've done it over and over and over again with them. And then we've got, I'm just playing a game, okay? They might be throwing you pity throws, saying I miss you or whatever. Reflecting on your priorities. Alright, and then we've got I miss you. I've never felt this way about anyone. People can change. Still processing, okay? You're still processing some unhealed fears. Okay? They're just acting stupidly right now. You saw me in the mirror. This could be you. Renew your faith in them. It's okay to renew your faith in them. And this person could be healing something in a relationship with somebody else. Maybe their parental figures, their father figures, was somebody who gave in to temptation, or maybe he went to get the milk and never came back. I'm just a player playing a game. Walk away. It is a toxic situation. Give yourself the chance to start over. Have love and compassion for everyone involved. Anything else here for group 3? I'm hearing the words time and time again. I told you time and time again. You mean the world to me. Renew your faith. It's okay, because they do mean the world to you. And you mean the world to them. It's okay to open back up. These are 2 different situations going on, by the way, okay? So don't, this person who's unwilling, who's too scared to walk away from the toxic situation, please don't get this side of the message mixed up with that. This is a clear message, loud and fucking clear, that you need to remove yourself from this toxic cycle, this situation, this relationship, okay? It will be okay. They will be okay. It's time to start focusing on you, reflecting on your priorities, focusing on your family. Okay? Unseen forces ready to support your dreams. Father figure coming through again. The struggle is real and we pay the price. This person over here, actually, you saw me in the mirror in twin flame I saw a while ago. This person could be your twin flame. You could be in separation from them right now, and it's like, if you want it over, it can be over, but it's okay. It's okay to forgive and forget. It's okay to also, you know, let those people back in whom we pushed out before or who we had to cut ties with. That's okay. You do what you feel like you want to do, what your heart is calling and leading you to do. For others, you do what your heart is calling you to do, which I feel like it's pulling you away from it, trying to drag you away by the head of your hair. So this is all I have for you, group 3. I hope it helps. If you haven't already, please hit the like and subscribe button if it made sense, or maybe somebody you know came to mind. Share it with them. Toodles.